Who wants a pizza? This is about the biggest mushroom I've ever seen. It's about 1 foot wide, 8 inches long, and 6 inches tall. Never seen one this big. Welcome to the southwest corner of my property. It is a beautiful day, fall day, almost fall, September 14th. And I've been thinking, because the leaves were changing, about the weather in Ohio, and decided I'd upload a video about the weather in Ohio, the seasonal variations. I love the weather in Ohio. I've lived here all my life, so I know a little bit about the weather. We get a lot of cloudy days comparatively to the rest of the United States, primarily the northern half of the state because of Lake Erie. We get a lot of cloud cover and a lot of snow fall, a lot more than the southern part of the state. But it's really pretty nice. You know, we get 4 seasons, and long, sometimes winter. Sometimes people will complain about the long winters and the rainy springs, but other than that, people are pretty positive around here about the weather. So I just wanted to share. I really like the weather here, and some things that I know about it. We get around 280 cloudy days within a year. Regular high in July is around 85 degrees, and the regular low is around 60 in July. And in January, it's around, the high is around 33 and the low is around 16. So obviously Ohio is a pretty big state. It might vary from where you go, but I'm in the northeastern part of the state. That's the weather in the northeastern part of the state. So, and as you get further north, obviously there's more snow because of Lake Erie. As you get further south, sometimes you'll catch a southern storm that'll blow up from the Gulf that the north will miss. So they might get like a foot of snow and we might get none, or just a few inches. But generally the northeastern part of the state, or the northern part of the state, closer to Lake Erie, gets a lot more snow and a lot more cloud cover. But of course the cloud cover can be a good thing because it can lead to less sunburn. So you're probably not going to get sunburn even in July. You can, but in July it's not like Florida is. It's a humid heat, but it's not as humid as Florida. But it is comfortable, and you can swim in the summer for about 3 months typically, sometimes even up to 5, starting in May till the end of September. So, but generally you're comfortable to swim from June till the end of August. So that's what I know about the weather. The fall months are the driest. It is generally pretty nice. That's harvest time in Ohio, is September through late November. So those months are the driest, and you're able to get out in the field and harvest all the crops. Typically it is in December we start getting snow. I've seen snow begin in mid-October, but typically you don't see snow until mid-November. Generally the first accumulated snow is before November, before Thanksgiving in November. So I really like the weather in Ohio. I've seen snow this has lasted from late November until early April. Ohio might be pretty mild compared to some places like Russia or Canada or northern part of the United States, but it is I think the best thing about Ohio is the seasonal variations, because if you don't like one month, you can just wait a few months and then you'll probably find some sort of temperature you might like. But if you're from the desert and used to really sunny days and just like it, you always being to go outside and being in the sun, you probably won't much like Ohio. But a lot of people do like it. There is a wide range of rural areas that aren't too far from big cities, and the weather's not terrible. Like I said, it's seasonal. You know, you'll get warm weather in the summer, cooler, milder weather in the spring and fall, and then in the winter, pretty cold, but it's generally cold enough to freeze your pond and go ice skating, or walk on the pond and go ice fishing in the winter. This past winter was the most mild winter I've ever seen. We got about inches of snow, even in the northeastern part. So it was unusual to not get a lot of snow. I kind of missed the snow a little bit, but they do a good job of plowing the snow here, and all the roads are plowed, you know, even when we get a lot of snow. But we'll get snow days, and the schools will get snow days in the winter on the really bad snowy months, and that's always exciting when you're a kid or have kids. But other than that, I think the Ohio weather is pretty good. If you lived east of the Mississippi, like Tennessee or north, it's probably going to be pretty comparative as far as the cloud cover and the precipitation. The time that the leaves fall off the trees is probably going to be pretty similar if you live Tennessee or further north like Maine. Obviously it's a little colder than Tennessee and a little warmer than Maine, but that's probably what you're going to expect, and it's probably not a huge change from anywhere in those areas, unless you're along the coast in the Carolinas or Virginia. It's a nice area though, Ohio. If you're considering moving here, I wouldn't let the weather be a hindrance of you moving to this state. Here's the bean field.